Imagination.
Welcome to Imaginationland. My name is Kieran, or Killer Kids HD, and welcome to Imaginationland. We are on another database for Database Showcase today. It's the Imaginationland Database from FM Base. It's inspired by the South Park Imaginationland trilogy. As you remember, if you've seen South Park, it includes a bunch of random people, all in one, all in 3 episodes, I believe. And it was a funny ass episode. And that is where this database has come from. We have 10 teams, all unique in their own way, all with some phenomenal players.
Oh, wow, you look pretty cool.
So let's start with BCFC, or Before Christ FC. Their players include Buddha, Spartacus, Pythagoras, Teen Hatshepsut, Tony Fredericksburg, Caligula, Homer, Marvin Williams, Julius Caesar, Alexander the Great, Hogni Fryup is a great name by the way, and Socrates. In the second team, you have British legends. Oh, I forgot to mention, Before Christ FC play at the Parthenon, which is incredible. British legends play at the Buckingham Palace, and that includes players like Henry VIII, Anthony Hoyle, Bobby Moore, William Wallace, Derek Trotter,
Why do only fools and horses work?
Dylan Thomas, Princess Diana, John Lennon, Charles Darwin, William Shakespeare, amongst many names, including Johnny Rotten as well. Another fantastic team. You've got Chubbs AFC, which is my favourite, apart from one. Now, this is great. Chubbs are athletic. Have players like Pressman versus Food, or you got Neville Mouthful, or you got Stephen Carbohydrates. You got Neil Roddick and Chips. You've got Jan Roly Moly, Pie Merson, Paul Garris Cogni, Ronaldinho Doe, wow, amazing, Ronaldo as well, and Matt Latubia. It's great, it's so great. Then you have FC Cinema, who play at the Hollywood Hills. Chubbs athletic, by the way, play at the Bakery. FC Cinema play with players like Gandalf the Grey. You got Norman Bates, you got Forrest Gump, you've got John McClane, Ace Ventura, Marty McFly, Indiana Jones, James Bond. This is amazing. Forza Italiano play at the Colosseum and include players like Silvio Berlusconi, Paolo Maldini, Donatello, Raphael. I think we're getting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in here, aren't we? And then Mr. Men FC. This is amazing. Mr. Men FC play at Dillydale Cottage. And you got players like Mr. Tiggle, Mr. Skinny, Mr. Clever, Mr. Mean, Mr. Bump, Mr. Busy, Mr. Nobody, and Mr. Slow, Mr. Impossible as well. This is amazing to me. You got Politico's 1900s or 9000s or something. I don't know. They play at the Congress and include players like Margaret Thatcher, George W. Bush, Tony Blair.
The weakest link, goodbye.
I won't be using that team, I can tell you that much. Random United, it's just a random team basically. Random players, you got to love it really. Buddy Mortenstein, Mark Robinson, Adam Robertson, Matthew Wells. You know, they're all just random players. Gandalf Group. What even is it? There's a bunch of random names. You got Toon Legends. Now this is my favourite. They play at the Acme Stadium, and this is my favourite. Do you know why? Because look at how many players you got here who are from cartoons. You know, you got Spider-Man, Flanders, Daffy Duck, Mickey Mouse, Roadrunner, Cartman, who's a youth, which is incredible. I love it. And then you got USA Legends who play at the White House, the bloody White House. I love it. And their team consists of players like Joseph Smith, Bill Gates, Oprah. You got Arnold Schwarzenegger, Steve Jobs, Stevie Wonder. You got Andy Warhol, Elvis Presley, Al Capone, and Michael Jordan. Now there is actually a national side for Imaginationland as well. Actually, if I go back onto the squad for USA Legend, they actually have a international side, and their manager is Pablo Picasso, which is incredible. And their rivals are England, USA, and Italy. And they're a part of the European Union, so we can play against sides. But I'm not going to take that side. I'm not going to be the manager of the Imaginationland national side. I'm going to be playing as Toon Legends because I mean they're cartoons and that's my thing. So let's go have a look. Then I'm really looking forward to this. I'm going to be holidaying. I'm going to play one game and then holidaying the rest of the season. So here is the first screen you see. HD takes charge of Toon Legends, but look at this. A personal message from Walt Disney. Let's attend the meeting. Walt Disney is saying, "Welcome to the Toons." Cheers for that. Yeah, great meeting. Let me learn. No, I don't have any philosophies. I don't really care. Yeah, let's speak to the media. Cheers for the introduction. I won't speak to the staff. I don't need to. And here is the Cartoon Legends background. They've won 2 Imaginationland Cups. Got good youth facilities and good training facilities. And the competitions wise, you've got 3 cups. Obviously, the Europa League is just the Europa League, but we have the Imaginationland Cup and the Imaginationland League consisting of 10 teams, all the 10 teams we spoke about. And the Imaginationland Cup consisting of the 10 teams as well. Random United always seem to be winning it alongside British legends. We enter into the quarter-final. I'm really excited. We're not going to be making any signs or anything. I'm not really bothered about that. We're just going to be playing one game, and it's probably going to be against FC Cinema, and then we'll forward through to the end of the season and see where everybody finished, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I will see you in a minute for the FC Cinema. It is game day. It's Cartoon Legends versus FC Cinema. Here is the formation I'm using a 4-3-3. Very excited for this game. We've got players like Roadrunner and Daffy Duck, you know, just some flipping great players, some really great players. We've got someone called Mr. Hitler on the bench, which I'm not too keen on, so I'm going to bring on Popeye Sorensen instead. Because, I mean, I'm Mr. Hitler. I don't want it. I don't want that on my bloody team. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the FC Cinema side. So here is the FC Cinema side. Then they got Benja Foster, Leave, Ace Ventura, Royal, Dude, Dembele, and I think that's Zoo. Is that Sharon Zoo? Okay then. We got Gandalf the Grey and Gold, Debrin, Bates, Tommy, Forrest Gump, Indiana Jones, McLean, Venkman, Marty McFly, James Bond, and Montana. Our team consists of Sorensen on the bench with Molyneux, Gonzalez, Popeye, Holm, Baker, and Duggan. And our team, consists of Spider-Man, Flanders, Wally, Simpson, Homer Simpson, Daffy Duck, Eric Cartman, Fred Flintstone, Mickey Mouse, Roadrunner, Jessica Rabbit, and Bugs Bunny. What a front three. Let's get into this game. Kickoff is underway at the Acme Stadium. It is Cartoon Legends or the Toon versus FC Cinema. This is going to be a fun game. Let's get right into it, boys.
2 hours later.
Well, I mean, what was the point? 20 seconds and it's going to be a 0-0 draw unless they get something right here. James Bond on the right hand side. You can whip in a ball here. There's options for him as well. Montana! Where's Wally? There he is, making a big challenge as Popeye heads it down. Gets to Jessica Rabbit. Jessica Rabbit, what should he do? Gets tackled. It's a 0-0 draw. Boring. See, I told you it says Ida Twat. Ida Twat blows full time. Right, we're going to go aggressive and say that was pathetic, really. That was kind of a pathetic performance. Should we win that game? Only team in the league to draw. USA Legends won 3-0. Michael Jordan and Stevie Wonder. Chubbs SV lost 4-1 to Politicos. You got Matt Latubia getting a penalty, and Barack Obama and Zendong. You got British Legends losing 3-1. You have Cleese at the goal for British Legends, and then you got the Unready, Narcissus, and Confiscus with the goals. We're now going to skip. We're going to holiday until the end of the season to see where we finish. Welcome back, and since we last spoke, it's been a whole season. I holidayed it and it went well. We lost a few games, of course, as expected. We sold out a lot of stadiums as well. Here is the league table. The lads from Toon Legends managed to steal a Europa League spot, which is quite good. Random United seem to be like the Aston Villa of the league, while Forza Italiano smashed it. We had one player in clean sheets, that was Spider-Man. And we did have someone in assist when I last looked, but Martin McFly stole that spot, as well as a Baggio and Raphael. We also lost in the final of the Imaginationland Cup to Politicos. I really enjoyed myself. I think this was a fun little database, and if you want to go and download it, of course I've left the link in the description. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and if you didn't, tell me in the comments down below, and I will see you all very soon for another episode of Database Showcase.